Again everyone, short little video to get us started with Algebra, Lesson 2. So this is just getting going with the things that we've been already talking about. Now I'll put the date, as I should do for my setting up my book, 2nd of the 2nd, 15. Introduction to Algebra, and this is Lesson 2. I'm going to have a W because I watched the video. I'll be doing S, summarising my video with my 3 points, and writing a question. So that's up to you to have those parts ready. Alright, quick bit of revision from our previous lesson. Some of the vocabulary, some of the words that we were having. Pronumeral, what does that mean? A letter in place of a number. Variable, also another name for pronumeral, one of those letters that will take the place of the number that we have. A variable means that could change. Equation, a sum or an algorithm with an equal sign. Important to remember equal sign with that one. And then of course order of operations with our brackets, times or divide, addition or subtraction. Alright, so here are a couple of revision ones for you to do. You can do these, write them down and do them now. Here is the first line, 7 plus the letter A, so a number we'll have to swap in there, equals 15. Leave a line so you can fill in the actual answer. 7 plus the real number that goes in. 20 minus x equals 8. So what 20 minus what is the actual number to equal the answer of 8? 7y. Now I need to think about what happens here. 7 and nothing else in the middle there that we can see. Something has been taken away. 7y and it equals 35. 7 watts equal 35. And then we have this one here set out like a fraction. What do you remember about things being set out like a fraction? This is going to be a larger number over 3 because that line and the fraction setting out means one of our operations. We've had a plus, a minus, a times. There's only one left. Here are some new ideas in this lesson. Alright, this lesson is looking at substitution. Swapping, just like in netball or soccer or football, if someone is on the field and they swap over with another person. So swapping a pronumeral, so the letter, for a number value. So we might swap that letter X for the number 5. We might swap the letter T for the number 10. So changing the letter and putting the real number in. And here we have our first one. T equals 5. So if I see the letter T as an algebra letter, I take out the T and I put in the 5. So here it is in our first one. We're asked to evaluate. Now that just means to work it out, find the answer, solve the problem. A maths word you'll see again and again. Okay? T plus 7. Alright, there's no equal sign there, but I'm going to know that 5 is going to be part of my sum. I put an equal sign at the start of the next line. I swap in my number instead of my letter now. T is swapped in, 5 comes in. 5 plus 7 equals 12. I have my equal signs down here at the starting each line. So that's important because there's a key way to do setting out with these little algebra expressions and algebra equations. My next one is a minus, and it says T minus 3. Now T still equals the number 5. So I swap out the T and put in the 5. T minus 3 equals, on the next line, 5 minus 3 equals 2. There's the answer. Nice and simple. So we're substituting, we're swapping the letter for the number. The next thing coming up, 8t. Now 8t, there's nothing in the middle there, but it's a special thing for algebra. 8t, we swap for the letter t for the number 5, so that part's done. What's missing in here? Well, it's the operation sign for times or multiply. Now we have 8 times 5 equals 40. Oh, I'm a bit out of focus there. Come back, I can't see. doesn't want to. Oh well, that's that one finished. Let's move on to the next one up here. Now we've done an addition, a subtraction, and a multiplication. So this one, of course, is going to be a division one. 20 over t, so it's in that fraction form, which means 20 divided by t. We swap over the t for the number 5, so we have 20 divided by 5. 20 divided by 5 is easily done. Now here's a part you might like to pause so you can have the time to write these ones down, because these are for you to do. The first one, we're using the value x equals 5. So anytime I see the letter x, I put in the number 5. I'm asked to evaluate, so I define the answer out, solve the problem, whatever I need to do. X plus 3, swap in 5 for the letter x, 5 plus 3, you finish the answer. So these ones are written down in your book. Next one is a multiply, because there's a 2 something x. 2 times must go in there because algebra lets us ignore that multiplied sign, make it a shorter form for us. You fill in the answer. 14 minus x, swap in the 14 minus 5, so the number 5 goes in. Find your answer. Next one is a couple of parts. 20 over x plus 3. Alright, so substitute, swap in my 5 for the letter x, 20 divided by 5. Then I'll need to finish off the sum with adding 3. So there it is, yours to do. Last part of this lesson is for you to do just a little bit of reflection. This could be part of your Q section. What do I know about algebra now? Right, what things do you know you didn't know, maybe even at the beginning of grade 7? What do you remembered now from the first and the second lesson? So those things are for you to do. Have fun, you're really getting into the hang of algebra now. Good stuff.